Hello traders, and welcome to Trading the Trend. I am Dennis, and this is my weekend look at my top strong week trades. And let's get right into it. I'm looking at my strong week rankings right now, and you can see at the top and at the bottom nothing changed for the whole week. It did tighten up a bit. The yen is a little stronger this week than it was at the beginning of the week, and the pound is a little weaker, but everybody in the middle is just kind of fighting for position right now. So not a whole lot really happened during the week. And the odd thing I do see is the commodity sector, the Aussie and New Zealand, has lost ground right while the U.S. stock market is hitting all-time highs. And normally you would expect these commodity currencies to be doing better while the stock market is up. So maybe we're seeing some divergence. Maybe this is telling us that the stock market is ready to pull back, so we'll be watching for that. And if New Zealand does continue to weaken, then it should be helpful to one of our top strong week trades, which is the pound New Zealand. Now let's look at some of our top trades and what's happening. I'll give you a hint, not a whole lot. This is the Euro US dollar. Of course, this is our top trade year to date. It hit a high of 1,575 pips on the 8th of September, and we've been in a pullback stage since then, but maybe we've found a bottom here. I'm looking at this congested area over here where you got all of these lower long wicks where price kind of stabilized before going up, and we hit just at that level and then reversed back up, and then we get an update following that. So maybe we've reached a floor here, a temporary support area, and maybe this will continue to move higher from here. We'll just have to watch, but the US dollar has been the weakest currency year to date. So and it's had a few weeks of strong strength, so maybe that might have ran its course and we're ready to see some weakness in the dollar again. Maybe this thing can get going for us. A couple others to look at is our current top strong week trade, which is the pound yen. As you can see, this week this thing has done absolutely nothing. It's down just a little bit from where it was on Friday, but you know, we hit that high, I think it was last Thursday, of 232 pips, and it's pulled back since then, and then we've just kind of gone sideways. And if the yen is ready to move higher, I'm not sure how much more this trade has to give. It may have already ran its course, so we'll keep an eye on that. The one that I feel a little bit better about is the pound New Zealand. That's our other top strong week trade right now. And this thing, even though it's pulled back, it hasn't really lost this upward momentum that it has here. We hit a high of 191 pips on this candle, and then you get a pretty deep pullback. It lasted for 3 candles. Then we get a nice reversal candle, but then we reverse back the other way. But then we go right back up on, this would have been on Monday. So, and we almost hit the old high. So, so this is still very much a trade I am looking at. We could see this thing hit a new high, especially if the commodities sector continues to weaken. So we'll keep an eye on that. And that is actually all I have for this week. Just not a whole lot of new activity. I don't force trades. I have my my rules for entry, and I just wait for these trades to come to me. That's kind of why I use that alligator as my avatar, because you know, an alligator doesn't chase its prey. It just kind of waits for its prey to come to it, and that's how I approach trading. I will set a point where I will take a trade, and I will let the trade come to me, and if it doesn't come, I'll just wait for the next one. Anyway, hopefully everyone had a great weekend and a good start to the new month, and I will catch you all later on my thread.